High-profile police shootings have made plenty of headlines over the last year.
Well, in some cases, the use of police body cameras proved or disproved accusations of excessive use of force by police. The University of West Florida teamed up with Florida Atlantic University to study the use of those cameras. David Gonzalez spoke with UWF researchers about what they found. David?
Bob, this is the first study of its kind here in our area. The idea came from a student who was a police officer. After doing a little research on the body cameras, a professor at UWF realized there weren't many answers out there about them. The UWF Police Department is made up of 21 officers. Their job to protect and serve those on campus. Right now, Police Chief John Warren says they're considering working with body cameras.
We do not have body cameras right now. We have tested a few, and we are researching some body cameras at this time.
UWF's Department of Criminology and Criminal Justice conducted a study last spring. Dr. Matt Crow says the study looks at law enforcement leaders' perception of body-worn cameras. 24 high-ranking lawmen in a southern county were asked the pros and cons of wearing body cams.
There we found that about 50% of them said yes, they were supportive.
But a third was not.
There were some concerns about citizen privacy.
Most agreed the cameras would help in the collection of evidence. Dr. Crow says the goal is to inform decision makers as they consider adopting body cam policies.
We're excited about the research, and I think the research is important because when we make policies that have costs, it's important that those decisions are based on sound evidence.
Chief Warren says body cameras could help train future officers. He says a set of guidelines is vital to the success of this technology in the force.
I think there needs to be a well-designed policy on when they're used and how they're used and how the recordings are controlled and kept.
This study is one part of a multi-year study funded by university grants. Right now, researchers are collecting data from residents and police officers. They will also conduct an outcome evaluation to determine the impact of body cams on police practices. Live in the studio, David Gonzalez, Channel 3 News.